I did. Yo, bro, my manager was so mad at me every time I did that. It was always on my ass, put my name back in my bio. But it's like one of those
Yeah.
things. Like a lot of the a lot of people who make music about mental health don't necessarily suffer from the mental health itself. You know what I mean? They make it for the awareness. I'm
Mm.
not for people like me who like have terrible anxiety and all kinds of shit like that. You know what I mean? Having millions and millions of eyes on you at once is daunting. So it's like sometimes you want to duck out just cause. So um, I know I can will continue to smash M's and do all that shit, but I just had to take a step back because it gets overwhelming sometimes. As fuck.
Yeah, I could imagine. And that's why I brought that up earlier. Like, especially as an artist, I'm sure the increase in everything was like times 10, times 100. And obviously that could be overwhelming to anybody.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a project dropping tonight. What's the title and how did it come together? Talk to me a little bit about that.
So I got a project dropping tonight. The name of the project is Lilium. Lilium. Um, the name of that's the long name for lilies, like the flower, but it's also the name of
Okay.
the music box from this anime called Elfen Lied.
Wait, what is the anime called? I didn't catch that.
Called Elfen Lied. It's
Okay,
a
got you.
good ass anime, gory ass anime, and an old ass anime, but it's a classic, like certified hood classic. Like that shit is fire.
Yeah.
So that's dropping tonight. It's a super short project that I'm dumb excited for everyone to hear. It's way shorter than the last project I dropped, but it's like a little like round off like end of the year thing, just for to hold y'all over until I finish the stuff that I want to finish. You know what I mean? I feel bad every time I starve people that support me and follow me of music. So Tokyo dropping again tonight.
Word, word, word. And this is your second of the year, right?
Yep, that's the only shit. I've only dropped two things this year at all.
Word.
So fire,
But
yes.
I remember you saying you kind of have been outspoken on Twitter about the frequency of to which like artists drop projects and how many songs, and all of your projects are relatively short. We talking Midnight Side A, Side B, Trapped in Tokyo, like you always keep it short.
Right.
So with that being said, you also signed to a major record label.
Yeah.
How has it been working creatively with them? Is there any pressure for you to drop longer projects or has things been kind of seamless?
I'm with I'm with Interscope now, and
Yeah.
no no pressure. I honestly love my team like a lot. They understand me. They get me even when there's time crunches or they want specific shit. It's like they're an easy team to work with. And on top of that, they don't try to force me to drop longer projects. They understand the way that I like to make music, and they understand that I prefer to be quality over quantity every single time. So they're entirely okay with me having shorter projects, and people that handle me 740 projects. You know what I mean? Like they get it. Those are my boys. Through and through. They entirely understand my creative, which is like really relieving because then it allows me to create to my highest ability. You know?
Definitely. Definitely. And we see artists all the time kind of come out and say the opposite. Not everyone is in a good situation like that. So it's cool to hear that that's the case for you.
Yeah. A lot of it's communication, bro. A lot of people be at the people that they work with because there's a lack of communication, and I can understand because during Corona when you don't get to see them people, you know what I mean. There has been times where it's like there are frustrating moments, but nah, bro, I'm happy.
Yeah. Okay. One more question about the project. Take for example, Good Morning Tokyo. I know you said you freestyle most of that. Why are you
One
making that face?
1 second, sorry. Just DC the Don said Tokyo scared to play me in Smash, and that's cap because he came over early this week and I whopped him. Stop playing with me.
Wow.
Weekend. Think they nice in Smash? I will wax you. I will wax you, boy.
Oh,
Stop. Anyway, sorry.
yo, don't play with the man on Smash.
So you
Word.
said
I was saying, I know you said you freestyle most of Good Morning Tokyo, so I was wondering on this project, what's your writing to freestyle ratio?
um okay. It's significantly heavier in the freestyling part. This is a more melodic project, and on top of that, I freestyle a lot of my shit and then go back and then write to melodies that I like. When it comes to singing music, I freestyle all my melodies, lay it over the beat, and then go back and write it in. So I literally like go back and just take my time and Hearing that shit. So
Yeah,
every single bar.
absolutely, absolutely. And the first single you released, "Nothing Lasts Forever," was definitely heavy on the melodic side.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that song. I know there's an interesting backstory.
Um, yeah, it's a relatively sad backstory, but even that song was like freestyle.
Mm,
Drew directly from a lot of emotions I was going through in the moment. So, you know, there was a lot of shit that happened back then that I don't know, bro. It like makes me sad to talk about.
yeah, I feel you.
But when that song came to fruition, it was me in front of my computer, just thinking mad hard and just letting that shit out.
Yeah. Heavy song, and even though it's personal to your story, I feel like it could speak to a lot of people, just the vulnerability that you had on there.
Right.
Word. Well, all right, we know you got a song in the tuck. You ready to preview it from your new project?
I do. I can play you one little piece of it,
Okay.
but here we go. Yeah, she little bag, another last little bit. I came with a beamer and I'm leaving the tank. I came with a heat that's almost murder cause my bad boy, I heard you was late. One with my friend trying to get to the case. And I'm gonna give her trying to breathe out the stage. You were already doing the time, and I ain't sorry. You ain't living like a Tory. I catch you up like a ride, girl. That's a mystery voice. I had to keep it real short because I don't want to explode them. But
Yeah, I was gonna say you gonna tease us like that? That was going crazy.
end of my verse at the beginning of a hook. Close friend of mine, homie. Can't say who.
Okay. All right. A few more hours though.
That voice, I recognize the voice. If you don't, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just wait.
Word.
Project.
Word. If y'all recognize the voice, drop it in the comments. Let's see if y'all get it. But definitely looking forward to it. We're about to wrap this up, but is there anything you want to leave for your fans?
I want to leave my fans. I want to say, hide your moms, hide your grandmas, hide your aunties.
Yo, that's a classic.
every time I go live, every time I say something, I got something inspirational. I got anything inspirational this time. Hide your grandmas, hide your moms, hide your aunties. Like that's it.
Word, word. Well, all right, new project Lilium dropping tonight, man. Y'all check that out at midnight. Keep rocking with Tokyo's Revenge. As you can hear, very animated guy, very talented, unlimited flows, pitches, all of that. So, word, word. All right, stay safe out here.
Let it.
Peace.